Hello, everyone. Good morning and happy day wherever you are. Sending you lots of love and light. Today's tarot card reading is for Thursday, June 8th to June 9th, and this comes on the eve of the full moon. So my intention is that this reading uplift and empower you to your highest self and to your greatest self and to more clarity. And it may even give you some insights and ideas for how to use this new and full moon cycle to your greatest benefit and for your highest good. So we have 3 cards for today's reading, which I received randomly upon shuffling the deck, and we have with us the Queen of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 9 of Cups. And as these are all upright, which is really, it's fascinating the way the cards evolve over the days. And let me tell you that yesterday I shuffled for a private, it was just a personal reading, and we received the Wheel of Fortune, but it was upside down. Today it's upright. So everything happens for a reason, and everything has a special significance. So today's energy flow, the guidance from Spirit and our angels, and from the universe, from God, from your inner guide and your higher self. It's a day to start out by acknowledging the person that you are, and acknowledging that you are the decisive, the deciding factor in your life in terms of commanding presence, in terms of being more in full awareness of your powerful mind's capacity. Your mind has an incredible, powerful ability to create and to make things happen and to control your reality in so many ways. And so what does this mean? It means that we can harness the power of our mind and our thoughts so that we can guide them and to thus guide ourselves into a day and life of satisfaction and fulfillment. So here is a person, a figure that we call the Queen of Swords, and she is extending her hand as the sword is upright. So this is reminding us of your innate power, of your commanding presence. If there's something that you want from life or something that you wish to receive from yourself, then this is the guidance and reminder for you to state it clearly, to be clear about what you want. Many times we want something, but then we negate it by thinking of the opposite or immediately saying, oh, but that's not possible because of XYZ. Well, what if you are the queen? And if you're a man, this applies to you as well. What if you're in this throne and this position of power where you can command and expect with certainty to receive? So I feel like the energy is more about having more certainty that what you want will come about in divine time and for your highest good and for the highest good of all concerned, and to not let yourself be pushed around by the clouds of confusion or uncertainty, but rather now focusing on your mental power, but uniting that with your heart. Not just thinking only logically, like in a cold and detached, dispassionate way, but aligning yourself. You see how the sword is aligned? She's a very aligned person. So use your mental prowess. Be your intelligent, naturally intelligent, clever self, and be confident in your ability to command your intellectual powers, because they are there. And Spirit is reminding us that you have these incredible talents that we all have. We are all endowed with them to different capacities. So what are your skills? What are your talents? What are you really good at? And how can you apply your mind to bring those things more to fulfillment and accomplishment? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is guiding us to a happiness and a good luck. So basically, the Wheel of Fortune is about a cycle of change and a change of the season. It means that things are changing, circumstances, situations, the people around us perhaps are changing their behavior, and even within ourselves, we're feeling more necessity to modify our own thoughts and our behaviors and schedule our attitudes towards things to be more in your power. And so the Wheel of Fortune is about change. It's about, since it's upright, it's more an indication of something promising and fulfilling, like a new beginning, something that you've recently changed. Perhaps you let go of that person or that situation that we discussed this weekend on Sunday. I know I did. It came up for me that same day, a situation. So I'm sure it happened for you. And if you look back on it, you can identify it clearly. And this is now a new cycle of change, a season of change, and it's about going with the flow. And we don't know exactly where it may lead. I reiterate this message because this is life, right? We can chart our way, but then the universe is also working in its own capacity to comprise all the different souls on their paths. So this is really promising good news about a new cycle of change, a new season, destiny. So it's a combination of like what's meant to happen will happen. So a sort of divine unfolding in the eye of God, the God that created everything, the creator of all. But also knowing how to combine and mesh your own intentions and your own energy with that. And this is why a powerful intention that we can set, that I set for myself, is to, my intention, I intend in every day to flow with the universe, to connect with the wisdom of the world, of the earth, of God and the universe, and to flow with it and to guide my way in that wisdom and knowing and knowledge. So go with the flow and notice around you what are the winds of change that you've been receiving for you, like what's been changing for you, what's been modified, and know that it will only lead to a positive, promising destination using your mental powers and connecting with your heart. And then we complete that with the 9 of Cups. So in terms of today's energy, it finishes with a sense of accomplishment, fulfillment, and security, well-being, self-satisfaction, achievement. As you can see, the fellow here is seated with his 9 cups on display. So it's almost also like displaying what you have accomplished, what you have achieved, and acknowledging that you feel good about where you are. And I feel now, as I'm doing this reading, is that it's a reminder and guidance from Spirit that you must keep your end in mind, such as your core values and what really generates happiness for you, because that will help you to align your intentions even more every day. But today is the day, today is the only day we really have, here and now. This is the only moment that exists. The past is over and it's only memories. The future has not come yet. But today is the day where you can create the kind of future that you would like to experience and live. And it starts by acknowledging what are my core values, what really makes me happy, what's working in my life, what already feels good, what is already really good for me, what are the blessings that I know that I have, that I enjoy. And while they may not be jumping out at you if you're going through a rough time in life, they are there. And notice how you're alive, you're breathing. We hold on to life because we cherish it, and we're expecting even better things. No matter how good life gets, the best is yet to come. And if we embrace that message and we share it with the universe, it becomes so real and so true that you can taste it and feel it and live it and know it. And so take it one day at a time. Fill every cup that you can with your sense of abundance and what's meaningful for you. And that is the flow of the day, is to go from the Queen to the Wheel of Fortune to the 9 of Cups, acknowledging your riches and your satisfaction. And I'm just going to draw a random card today to see what final guidance we could receive following the reading. And just connecting with Spirit and to see what message is here for all of us on this beautiful, joyful day. So let's go ahead and pick this one. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, which means that it's again a reminder that we really have to embrace and nurture what we've built so far, what we've grown, what we've planted, in terms of our material possessions, in terms of our spiritual gifts, in terms of our evolution and our development. Nurture, take the time out to contemplate and nurture how far you've come, and to cultivate your garden, and to know that you're on your way. You may not be all the way there yet, and we won't ever really have it all finished. And so let's take a moment today to count our blessings and to acknowledge what's already working, what things have we planted in our garden that are bearing fruit, and to nurture and nourish the things that enliven our soul and that fulfill us on a deeper heart level, that resonate with you, and to connect with that fullness of life and to allow that energy to flow. So that's very exciting, very beautiful. Nurture, nourish, contemplate how far you've come, and also focus on the things that you really love and care about. Take that time to really know that it's worth it. It's really worth it. So have a beautiful day, lots of love and light, and I'll see you soon. Take care.